Hey, hello and good morning. At least where I am this morning, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning on 26th of January, 2023. My name is Jerry Byrne, and I'm a pilot. I'm not current. I'm an aviation enthusiast. But there was a woman killed, a worker. A ramp worker at the killed at the there goes my dog. Don't want to give me the time of day. I have that effect on animals and people, I guess. Anyway, yeah. So a woman that was a ramp worker walked too close to a running engine, and they'd had a safety meeting, a briefing before this jet came in. Okay, what's going on? What? Okay, I just got interrupted by Siri, sorry. I mean, I'm going to include the link from Juan Brown's Blanco Lirio channel, which will give you a more detailed, but I just wanted to give a quick outlook on the way I see this. It's so flippin' ridiculous. Because, excuse me, if I don't drink my coffee, I lose my train of thought. It's so tragic, first of all. So she walked in front of the engine, and she was sucked into the engine. Now, and it killed her. Very rare, very unusual. You don't hear about this very often, but there's pressure. And I'm not sure if this has anything to do with the accident, but there's pressure from management to get these flights turned around quickly. Okay, safety protocol. I keep getting interrupted by Siri whenever I drink my coffee. I don't know. Anyway, safety protocol requires that nobody walk close to those engines. You can't go, you're not supposed to go within 15 feet of those engines until they're stopped, until they're turned off. There's a red flashing light reminding the ramp workers of this. So I want to get to my point quickly here. This is all manual labor, okay? And the Optimus robot that's being developed by Tesla could do this work without the threat of, or the hazard of losing a life like this. Would the robot make a human error like this? I doubt it, because it's the one fly in the ointment in the aviation industry and community of our country and of the world. It's human error. And it's an extremely safe way to travel. However, once a human error like this one, or like the near miss at JFK a couple weeks ago, where a pilot in a huge American Airlines Boeing 777 encroached on an active runway. And while, right as a Delta Boeing 737 began its takeoff roll, this guy takes his 777, this is a big, big airplane, and just rolls onto the runway. He got no clearance to do that. And there was like at least 200 people on this airplane. If the alert guy in the tower hadn't canceled the takeoff by the Delta 737, there would have been over 300 people killed in that accident. That airport would have been closed down for some time. Anyway, so my point is human error, and I'm not sure what you can do about the pilot crossing the active runway without clearance or without authorization. But this, where a ramp worker, there's like 4 of them, I think, and you know, to be killed by an engine after you've already been briefed, I can only think that there's pressure on her, you know, you know, from the bottom line, hurry up, get this airplane turned around back in the air, because that's the only way we're going to make money. And one way to eliminate this hazard would be to let the robots do this, just strictly only manual labor kind of job. They load baggage onto the airplane, they take it off of the airplane, they chalk the wheels when the airplane stops, they plug in the auxiliary electrical power source into the side of the airplane once the engines are shut down. You shouldn't be doing any of this until the engines are shut down, and Juan Brown from the Blanco Lario channel will make that clear. Pretty tragic, but in my view, it illustrates perfectly why we should let machines do this kind of work instead of people, and we'll find something else for that ramp worker to do. I'm not saying, you know, just throw them out on the street. I'm saying take them in to a training program, to a career of their choice. That, to me, is the function of government. That's what government shouldn't mandate economic policy. They shouldn't like regulate morality like all the theocracies do in the Middle East. It's really sick when I see that. But what government should do, a number of things. They should protect the commons, air, water, land. They should be sure that nobody just goes, even if it's your land, if you own it, you're not allowed to pollute the water source there or to create more greenhouse gases at your whim, you know, because it hurts everybody. It affects everybody else. So government should keep the air and the water and the land clean and free of pollutants and toxins. They're not doing that job. I don't know what job the government does well. I really don't. I don't see anything that they do that comes out, you know, with any kind of quality. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But it just seems to me like the most important things that a government should do, they're not doing. And this would be one of them. You know, replace that ramp worker with an Optimus robot and take the ramp worker in and give them training, as much training as they need or want on a career of their choice. Look for the link in the description to Juan Brown Blanco Lario channel. He'll give you a more detailed description of this horrendous accident that happened. And stay safe, y'all. Peace.